All right, you guys, it is blowing a full gale up on this roof. We have a unit that's not heating. So we're gonna open it up. We actually have 2 units here on the same gas piping. So I'm not sure what's going on. I apologize for the wind noise. Let's get it opened up. We'll see what's going on. We're looking at this LED, or there's no LED on this control board here letting us know what's going on. So we'll pull out the meter and start checking stuff. First and foremost, all right, it's not the rollout switch. All right, let's make sure we have a call for starters and then we'll work back from there. Okay, it actually came on just when I was just sitting here. That's weird. Put this panel back. We have no blower operation though. There's a lot of heat rolling out of here. Some assholes put the disconnect right on the panel I need to take off. The belt is intact, so why don't we have blower operation? And it went out presumably on high limit. No blower operation. Nothing. This is most likely our compressor contactor. Let's see if we have. That's weird. Why do we have 208 volts on the coil of our contactor? Is it a 120 volt coil? It sure is not. It's a 24 volt coil. Okay. This is strange. You guys, something really weird is going on here. Really weird. I got 24 volts going to my board from the transformer, but I don't have 24 volts here. So we must have batteries in our thermostat keeping it on. What the shit is going on here? I have 240 volts coming to this contactor, or 208. But then why the hell I turned the power off. Why the hell do we have heating operation? So I'm pretty sure this contactor is going to be smoked. It is. I see it. Look at it. Yeah, she's smoked. So something got crossed here, but my transformer's still good. So there's something up with this board, I guess. Let's open it up and see, that looks fine. Nothing looks burnt on, even though everything fell right the hell off there. Relay failed internally. Let's trace this back. we have? We're gonna have to come up with some new clips or something for this. So that goes to there. So for some reason we have 240 volts coming off of here. And then this is just a neutral or a common, which goes to neutral here. Unless this is supposed to be a 240 volt coil and somebody swapped it out with a 24 volt. Huh. Where does this wire go? That goes to there, which is a 240 volt neutral. You know what? We got the same exact unit right there. Let me take a look. Guys, look. Somebody put the wrong contactor in there. That might be on one of our guys. This is a 208, 230 volt coil on this unit. So we put the wrong contactor in. It happens, guys. It does happen. Is this one 200? See, this is a 24 volt. So the compressor contactor's 24, the blower contactor's 240. What a bizarre way to do it, but that's the way they do it. So we need a 240 volt coil contact. However, that still does not explain why we had nothing coming to our board here. Why was that? Did we smoke our board? Is our board bad too? And I still had, hold on, maybe I didn't check something right. I don't know. Let me, oh, I bet you I know. If it kicks high limit, does it kill 24 volts? Sorry guys, I'm thinking out loud here. Let's try it again. I still don't have 24 volts here, but I have it coming out of my, what the fuck? Do I not have a solid comm in there? I am really confused by this. Why, for one, the unit's trying to heat without a call. Because you would think just putting the 24 volt contactor in there and applying 24 or 240 volts to it, that would just smoke the contactor. That wouldn't mess up anything else in the unit. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. When the high limit trips, it kills 24 volts to the thermostat. So we have it now that the high limit opened back up. So that's that issue. And then it keeps the inducer fan on to try to cool itself down. So all we really need to do is replace this with a 240 volt coil contactor. Oh guys, look at it. It's fucking blowing its ass off. Got my ladder tied up. Seems to be holding on. I got her tied from the top and then strapped down to each side here so she's good and solid. She ain't going nowhere. Then, once I'm up on this roof, I gotta go up on this ladder. And then go all the way across the roof over there. Scared the shit out of me. got the new contactor here. 208, 240 volt coil. That's what we need. Let's get this thing changed out. It is blowing a gale. What it did to it. Yeah. It smoked it good and proper. Wonder how many times it actually worked before it, it quit. Probably not many. All right, let's get this guy put in. Basically almost the same exact contactor, except this one is 208 volt coil. All right, got her installed. Let's get the power back on. Try to mount this up better because all these clips are broken on it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that, but try something there. Alright, we have ignition. This draft inducer does not seem like it's spinning up to speed. It took them a while to get going, so I'll probably get a new draft inducer for it too. And we now have blower operation. Fix this one, but I am probably going to return to replace that draft. All right, back inside where it's warm and dry. Man, it was windy out there today and cold. It's getting colder too. It's blowing its ass off, and I think it's just going to get down even colder. We had like a high of like 40 something today, which I think is going to be the warmest day this week, and then it's just going to get colder. So winter has arrived. But we got that customer going. That was a mistake on one of our technicians. In his defense, very, very seldom do we see 208, 230 contactors, especially on air conditioners. Refrigeration, we don't work on a whole lot of it. I know it's very common in refrigeration, but very seldom will you see a 208, 230 coil contactor on an air conditioning system. So he just put what he had on his truck. Ended up being the wrong one, but that's all right. We got it changed out. We got the customer going, and we're going to go back with the draft inducer. It took it a minute to get started. Once it got started, it was fine, but I don't want to take any chances on that, so we'll get that replaced on that. But we got the customer up and running. But all right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.